Ev?
Recording
Hey, Trev.
recording is now in progress. So we figured this out. This is hopefully gonna be good. But it's me, Ordy, and we're in our new platform, YouTube.
We're
What
on
up?
YouTube. It's a new platform. It didn't come out 20 years ago.
It's our new platform. All right. Let's semantics over
We
here.
are
Okay?
standing on it for the first time.
We're standing on it for the first time. I gotta figure out my camera position because I don't like my legs being shown like this.
You got great knees, Trev.
Thanks, buddy. So what I thought we'd do for our first post, which would be really fun, will be about a 5-minute episode, is I got a package today from JSA, and JSA is the authenticator of a lot of autographs. And I, as you can tell, haven't opened this yet, so I do not know if everything's authentic or not. So I figured
JSA.
it would be a good way to start, and we can JSA, James Spence Authentication, and I will talk through a little bit about why I did authenticate things. You know, if things aren't authentic, what that means, and we'll go from there. So I sent in. I actually am gonna forget all the stuff I sent in. So it was 2 baseball
More
jerseys.
than one thing.
It was more than one thing. It was 2 basketball jerseys. It was a Kawhi Leonard and a Tony Parker Spurs jersey that I had gotten. So I was getting those authenticated. It was I think it was a Tom Seaver baseball, and I think the last one was a Sandy Koufax ball. So I think it was 4 things. I may be
nice
wrong.
pieces.
Nice pieces. I'm pretty stoked. So here we go. I love JSA. My girl Donna, she is really nice. She's helped me out a bunch of times. And
Shout out Donna, JSA.
Shout out Donna. And because I have written her a handwritten note before, she tends to get me my stuff back really quickly. So as my mom says, it pays to be nice. So here we go. In here are the authenticators, and I know for a fact that one thing is authentic. And I know that because it's got the sticker on it right now. So here we go. We're gonna start. We're gonna start this out. And
History home, baby.
This is Kawhi Leonard. You can see the sticker of authenticity right there on the Kawhi jersey, so that is good. I did get a call that I think the Tony Parker jersey actually required. So here's the thing: when you submit things to JSA, you either get one of 2 things. You get a letter of authenticity, which is a big old letter, and it says this is authentic, blah 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 blah, or you get a little sticker, and the sticker comes with like a tiny little card. So certain items, like a Mickey Mantle baseball, for example, require a letter of authenticity. You can't just get a basic cert for those things. You have to get the full cert. They do the full thing. It's a long paper. Right. I will have examples of that in here. And I think Sandy Koufax is the same. So we will see. So here we go. We're going to start right now.
Gonna find out.
1. It's authentic. There we go. It comes with the sticker. The sticker, then you go to the website. It then comes up with this is a Kawhi Leonard jersey, what type of jersey it is, and that it is 100% authentic. So there we go. This is an NBA Finals jersey of theirs that had gotten signed. And so there we go. Kawhi is legit. That's 1.
Legit.
Kawhi is legit. So that's 1. Tony Parker, also legit. We got the
hey, there it is.
Sticker of authenticity right there on the Tony Parker jersey. And so that is a nice little Spurs jersey right there with Tony Parker. It's got his number. It's got his cert. We are all good on that.
Dude, congrats.
So we are 2 for 2. So here come. This is what we got in here. We got 1 there. And we got 1 there. Ooh, there were 3 things I sent in. What's
a little bit of extra magic for Travis? You did say you'd forget.
There's like a bunch of stuff in here. Okay.
You said you'd forget.
I forgot. So what I'm gonna do, Ordog, is I'm just gonna. Oh, it's empty. Oh, that's empty. That's confusing.
Oh, that was just like a stuffer for the box.
That was just a stuffer. So here we go. We have These are the LOAs, or the letters of authenticity. And it's looking like we're pretty good. We have, and the reason I know that is because there are 4 stickers right here, right? So
Yep.
you don't get these unless they are authentic.
And there's
And
4 pieces.
normally, the letter of authenticity, if you got something that failed, is on top. They want you to know you got something that's wrong. So the Kawhi is looking legit.
Minty,
And
minty.
I'm just gonna pull these out, and I'm gonna go through them one by one. And if something's not legit, you will be the first to know. So
Cool.
Kawhi is legit. There we go. Kawhi is legit. Sandy Koufax with his
Yo, that's
his Hall of
amazing, Trav.
Famer on it. That's a really
That's
sick
crazy.
one. Um,
Amazing.
he is
Wow.
also legit. And
Wow.
third, but certainly not least, last but certainly not least, is none other. I forgot I sent in a Mickey
Oh,
Mantle ball. So they are all legit. Everything that I had gotten put in, all
that's great,
is
Trav.
certified authentic.
Where
I will maybe I'll put a picture up of what it looks like when it's not authentic. It obviously doesn't have the stamps and all the extra stuff on it. It kind of just says this isn't authentic, and here is the reasoning why it's not authentic. It could be anywhere from they don't think that the pen strokes were consistent. It's just looks terrible. There's a million different reasons, right? So let's open them. I'll show you all the goodies. Now that I know that they are all legit. And I got these back in 3 weeks, so pretty quick.
wow, that's a really great turnaround.
I got these all pretty quick. So here's the Mickey Mantle ball. So I'll give you the example. A lot of these balls and stuff that I get, they have certificates of authenticity, right?
Okay. See it?
But the certificates of authenticity a lot of time do not come from either an existing place or a place that's well known. So if, like me, I'm trying to resell this Mickey Mantle ball, you need something that is of the highest legitimacy so that you can get your most value back for it. So even if it has a lower end certificate of authenticity, I normally send them out to JSA in order to double
Up.
double it up and make sure that it's authentic. So you got the little sticker right there. This is Mickey, a nice
Now,
little Mickey ball.
is that how you came by Mickey Mantle? Was through another seller who had already had it authenticated through a like lesser known authentication company? Or did
Yes
you
and no. So that is sometimes how it happens. This one is directly from an auction website that I have. I use this auction website all the time. The reason that I like to use this auction website is because they tend to sell things that aren't authentic, i.e., they don't have a certificate of authenticity, but they
gotcha?
guarantee the authenticity of it. So if you do buy something from them and you send it out to JSA, and JSA says, nah, this isn't legit, you can reach out to this auction company. They will
Get
refund your money. You will
wow, that's
send the item
nice.
back. So they stand by
So it's all
everything that they
insured, it's all
sell.
guaranteed by them.
All guaranteed by them, which is great. So
That's all you can ask for.
I really like to use them
Love
for
that.
that main reason. And so here we go. What
Yeah,
else
yeah,
do
yeah.
we got in here? Oh, okay. Tom Seaver. This was the time. Yep. I remember sent out Tom Seaver ball, right?
Okay.
Tom Seaver, certificate of authenticity. We're all good. That is legit from Tommy Seaver. So the reasoning why I did this one is I have gotten better Tom Seaver balls, and as a result of getting better Tom Seaver balls, I that aren't authentic, I don't really need them. I don't need multiple versions of the same thing. So once I tend to upgrade into something that I want, I then get I sell off the lesser versions of them for that reason.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
That makes sense.
Ichiro Suzuki. Here we go. Hall of
Ooh.
Famer Ichiro Suzuki. on a Hall of Fame baseball.
Love that. Love
Legitimate.
that.
We got the certificate of authenticity. This is one of the first ones. This will be up for sale. Probably not yet. Reason being, I have a couple of these, and I didn't get the ones that I'm keeping authenticated because I don't really care, right? If you're keeping them, you tend to keep them unauthenticated. If they're
But
going
you
to,
heard it here first.
you heard
Be
it
up
here
there.
first. You
And
heard it.
there are some for sale right now.
There are some for sale
Take
right
a
now.
piece of history home.
Bring a piece of history home. It'll be one of the first Ichiro Hall of Fame baseballs out there. So if you're interested, I highly recommend you get on it. So here is the one that you saw the full cert for before, which is it's a toned ball. I will probably PC this. I'm not really sure, just because of the condition of the ball,
It
but
looks amazing.
it
That's
is a
Sandy.
Sandy Koufax Hall of Fame ball. Hall of
Jeez.
Fame inscription. It's an old baseball, and there's the certificate right there.
Tell me,
Um,
Travis, when you say it's like you said that it was, you mentioned what the color of it. Tell me more about that.
so this is all toning. Toning in the balls happen for different reasons. Some of them's just exposure to the elements, right? As you can see, the autograph is still pretty perfect, right? It's not like it really impacts the autograph.
Dude, the autograph looks
Oh, it's
so
super clean.
sick
Yeah. It's
on the dirty, like
on the dirty ball.
on
So
the
this is
patina.
not
Dude, it
this is
looks
not a game
nice.
used ball, which
Right?
sometimes when they're dirty, it's for that. This is just a tone ball. It's from its exposure to the elements, right? The Mickey Mantle ball, very similar, right? You can see that if you keep them out in
Is that an intentional thing that they do to balls to make them look weathered?
no. A ball that is weathered like that tends to be worth less than a ball that is perfect, unless it's a game used ball, right? And
Okay.
that is a completely different ball game,
So
right?
the ball that you have with Sandy Koufax on it, it's say the term for it, the color one more time.
It's toning. It's toning
Toning.
on the ball. Yeah.
And is
It's
toning
toning on the ball.
considered like a natural thing that happens to the ball over time,
Hundred
or
percent.
was it
100%.
something? Did Sandy Koufax sign a clean white ball that turned that way over time?
Yes, more likely than not, yes. And the reasoning that you can kind
Okay.
of you can tell that, right, is if you I'll take the ball out so you can kind of
Can
see.
I? I'm gonna make a comparison here. That's not the same thing, but that's why I want to make the comparison and why I'm so interested in this.
Yeah, so like if you look at the autograph, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but like look at the top of the S right here.
Yep,
See how the blue is somewhat toned,
it's a
right?
little bit darker.
It's a little bit darker, and that's as a result of the toning on the ball. So if this ball was previously toned and he signed on top of it, the autograph itself would be 100% clean, right? So it doesn't
Gotcha.
actually impact the integrity of the ball. It doesn't make anything different. It's kind of just the hide that they use. If you use exposed hide, you put it in the sun for too long, it ends up being toned. Same reason why paint or pen marks fade, right? The more exposure
And
to the
it's
elements, the more things change.
right. If you just leave and like if you leave white paper in the sun, it turns yellow.
It
If
turns
you
yellow.
leave something dark in the sun, it turns light.
It
It
turns
just
white.
the reason uh, I guess the final well the next question is you mentioned that it has some effect on the value. People find them less desirable to collect because essentially it is damage to the product over time, right?
Exactly. So I have a Joe DiMaggio ball that I'm selling right now. I have two of them. One of them is perfect. One of them is toned. The toned one is about 25% less than I have it posted for
Wow.
than the perfectly clean one. It's about, $150 less. That
And on
being
a total price of what, like 700,
It's
550?
yeah, very similar. Um, So it's less, right? It's 550 and 400 is the
Okay. Okay.
difference. But yeah, same but different. So that's kind of the reasoning why they're different. I hold no credence to it. It means very little to me. I actually like the little toning.
Well,
Example being, I'm getting a Paul Skeens ball. I'm getting a couple Paul Skeens balls back. They're game used from him during the
okay.
season from his games, right? And
But so
so
does game use have the same, does it have the
yes, but if
same?
it says game used, they don't. It adds value as opposed to
Well, that's what I'm
detracts.
saying,
Right?
right? So
Yeah,
like, so the game used weathering is completely
worth more.
acceptable. And then if the ball is signed on a if a game used ball is signed and then
Yep.
it's like locked into that condition, is that possible with the way that people keep things today?
Yeah, I mean, like we should do this as a little clip later, and I'll explain to you how I keep balls, the way that I keep things in different
That's
perspectives,
that's a
because it's
great idea.
very nuanced, right?
Yeah.
I like to display things because
Yes.
what's the point in having things if you don't share them with the others that are around you?
Conversation pieces,
Conversation
pieces
pieces,
of
100%.
history. They
But
also
I
have a
keep
vibe.
but I keep some of the stuff in a safe, right? Like
Yeah,
some of the stuff
sure.
that's of
Crazy,
high
crazy
value,
value.
I keep in a safe, and that's not really because I'm worried about the condition of the ball being ruined. I only purchase really high class cases. So even when I get a ball that comes in another case, I tend to remove it from that case and I put it in
Okay.
my UV protected cases.
Sure, sure.
And I put them in a place that is away from direct sunlight. And so the balls and stuff, no memorabilia that I own is in direct sunlight. And
Gotcha.
and that is rule number one. Do not put anything that you think of as of high value in direct sunlight because
Oh,
it
for
will
sure.
wear it. Um,
That's what radiation will do. It
that's what
denatures
radiation
things
will do.
over time.
But I tend to keep the things in safes for no other reason than if a fire breaks out, it's not going to burn through the safe.
Sure.
And most of the stuff that I have is replaceable. Um, you know, I
Yeah,
have a
right.
lot of one stuff, but I can replicate those one of ones through the
But
avenues
that
that I
that
have.
Honus Wagner T206 you never show us but have insured. That
Oh yeah. That one. We don't talk. Ordog, you outed me. What the hell, man? Um,
we're just kidding. We're
we're
just
just
kidding.
kidding. I don't have one.
Obviously.
I don't have
Obviously.
one. What a joke.
Well,
Um,
what else do we have to chat about, Trav?
So last one, just the last ball that we had there. One that you and I will love. This one will be sold because I have something that's replacing it. Again, that's the big thing that I do. I tend to buy things into PC for myself, and then once I get something that I think is better or can be replaced by it, I get rid of the old thing. There are very few examples of things that I own two of. Jackie Robinson being one of them. I tend not to keep multiples of things. I tend to keep one and I'll sell the other one. And so because of that, this is a little Pedro Martinez
Oh
on a
wow.
2004
2004.
World Series ball. Uh,
That's great.
Comes with the cert, all authenticated. So everything I own, everything that I got sent out was 100% authentic. All got the certificates of authenticity. As you can see, this
Did you make
had a
me
cert already, right?
Yep.
But once you sell, I'm okay with regular certs. But once I want to sell the ball, I make sure that I get it from JSA because that is the industry standard.
Yeah.
So, Ordog, any other questions before we finish this very short, nice little video of ours?
No, I think that's where we're at, man. I'm excited that we're going to be on this platform moving forward and this Sunday. Slabs, baby. Let's do it.
Slabs on Sunday. I'm stoked that we now know we can do this through Zoom and we'll put it up. I'll probably have two phones recording us, one for Instagram Live, one for one for the Zoom to put up on YouTube until we get our 50 subs though. Our 50 subs.
Got a
So
50 sub goal. Got to get you guys to press that subscribe so that we can get live on here.
we can get live on here. So it's at Sprague Sports. is my YouTube handle. Sprague Sports Memorabilia is the name of the channel, and it's got the little picture of Senna with the SMS on it. This channel will also be featuring a lot of little things with our comedian friend Dave Ordog. So
Hey,
please look out. Please come like and subscribe, and join us every Sunday night so that we can do slabs on Sunday. And I hope you guys enjoyed our first little video. And if you have any things you want to know about the memorabilia world, let us know.
all right, Trev. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Peace.